Okay, folks, this is Chef's Modern Survival, also known as New Survival Skills Midwest. Just wanted to bounce around a couple things to y'all. First, I'd gotten some complaints about the lighting on the last time, so I brought it outside. This is my Wilderness Survival Kit, and I'm going to go over it real quick and also throw in a couple other things that I haven't passed on the last time. Since this is the biggest pack, it's my Kifaru G2, and notice there's lots of room. A lot of people talk about internal external frames. The thing is, they don't know how to pack a case. As you can see, I have my individual protection kit. That's basically a tarp with some poles and some rope, okay? And I have another one that I actually use because I believe you use with what you got. That way you know how to use it. I have battery packs. Both I like to use AA and 123 for all my stuff I need. Then I have of course, everybody knows, a nice Zippo lighter. Have a little baggie that came with a kit that I got one time. A monocular made by Simmons, so it's actually not too bad. And then I have an actual space emergency blanket and a quick tourniquet, or if you want to use it for snake bite, you can wrap it looser, and then you can get yourself some relief and hopefully stop the nasties from getting into you. Of course, I have a camouflage paint set, a Bic lighter. Like I said, I like to do redundancies. I have a Kathmandu complete Gore-Tex bivy bag cover. So when I use my sleeping bag, it gives me some more insulation and also gives me some weatherproofness. Then I have, because of cold, where I'm from in Ohio, we have to worry about your mind will start going wrong. So what you have to do is have little reminder cards. Now this one is absolutely outstanding. It's a flip card kind of dealio, where you just flip them through and you can see what you need to do and maybe read if your mind's slipping. I have a Gerber CPL light. It has different variations of lighting if you need it. Of course, just the basic kind of thing. I also carry the Executive Elite flashlight. Now in my smaller bag, this would actually be my go-to bag. You've seen my other post where I have a pocket saw. Well, this is a pocket chainsaw, and it uses a chainsaw blade, articulated, and everything's good, and it's got handles in it too. So that would be a handy item to have if you need to go quickly through some wood. As I've already said, redundancies on fire starting, because that is a major thing. We can talk about that another time. But I have waterproof matches. I have iodine tabs. You got to watch the dates, keep it up in current. I also have a lighter. Now this is a butane lighter, plus a notebook, something to write things down on, which is invaluable, especially if you're trying to be found. Remember, if you get lost, stay where you're at, get yourself comfortable, and do what you need to do to survive. Then I have my Ultimate Survival Kit, and I've got all these components in another kit, so I'm able to use them. So I've tested them. Now I keep this stuff pristine. I have a jet scream whistle, some wet fire, a blast match, a compass, and underneath the compass and the little instruction package that comes with it is also a little signal mirror. You need to get familiar with that if you ever plan on using it. And I keep it all in this little pack from Spec Ops. Now, getting on with it, of course I have a pin in here and also a spoon. I'll pull them out so you can see it. There you go. It's a Rite in Rain pen. And right here, this is a light my fire spoon, fork, knife, i.e. spork. I also have a towel in the back. I keep a checkbook for when I bounce to other countries, and with one of my knives, and you've seen that in my other videos, I got that with the Hest knife, which I recommend to everybody to buy. There's a seatbelt cutter, basic. It's made by Benchmade. Couple scarves. They have little reminders for survival things. Like I said, your mind sometimes doesn't work when it's cold. Then, of course, I have my Benchmade knife. It has an axis lock, or a roto lock, like I like to call it. Always good and handy. Then what I keep at the bottom, which gives me, like I said, it's soft and it's still rigid, but because I pack it right, I'm able to do what I do. It's a Recon 3 -5 degrees Celsius bag. You know, it's not majorly cold bag, but it will keep you warm, and especially with the addition of the big bivy bag cover, it will do its job. I carry another wallet, which I'm able to use to throw any foreign currency I may have. And then, of course, I have my net, which is basically 2 towels. It's a micro net, and that way I'm able to keep dry, and it's nice. You can fly it like a flag if you want to put it on your pack. But notice now it's empty. Now nothing's there. Now this is a Timex I got back in '86, and it still works, as you can see, and keeps time. So those people that want to buy heavy duty, high dollar things, sometimes they need to check out what's there. Notice a little 550 cord, probably about 50 foot. I have a little personal first aid kit. I'm about to go into first aid now, and some gloves, and I've got, you know, moleskin, some band-aids, some sting relief, but it's very small, able to be accessed from the outside if needed, and earplugs. Never know when you'll need earplugs. Then this is my IFAK, individual first aid kit. Now in this, as you can see, I got a couple tourniquets on the outside, a couple Israeli bandages, also some quick clot, a sterile bandage. I keep a few little band-aids in here. Never know, you might need some more for the minor cuts. Another seatbelt cutter. If you've looked at my videos before, you've seen it. It's actually military issue, and it's got a sharpening blade on the back. There it is. It also houses a few blades inside the flap. Now going on, carrying it through, I have a this is sort of my trapping and hunting kit if I got nothing else. Of course, I have my EMS net, a couple fishing automatic fishers, my military fisherman kit, plus I have a Thompson snare, a few of them, a speed hook, which also can be used as a snare, plus some other snares that were made custom, and they're actually pretty good, plus some tripwire so that I can mount it to something and keep it there safe. Then I'm going on with my light. I have my light. Of course, everybody who's seen my other videos, there's my hard case tactical. I have a blue light and a red light. Red light's good for night ops. Blue light will actually help you find blood. Gloves. Now the one thing I didn't pull out, but I'm about to now, is I had a Motorola the first time I went to Iraq in 04 or in 05. And then I got a Nokia. The Nokias are more like an AK to the phones. They're so rough and rugged. I've dropped it, put it back together on a flight line, and been able to make a call if I needed to. It's amazing how tough they are. And also, it's not this one. I think the Motorola actually got bounced out on a PSD that I did one time. So went over all that. Now I'm going to my knife. Of course, it's a Buckmaster, the best survival knife made. It's purpose built. You can put a D-ring in here, slap a figure 8 on it. You can actually use it. These spikes have actually been diametered for the fences in embassies, so you can climb an embassy wall if you need to. And then the blade, it's got an aggressive saw, an aggressive serration for cutting rope, plus a nice knife for any skinning or cutting of game. The point is nice. This is what it's about. Then I keep a Gerber and a few other little items in here. I have a basic compass. I have a better compass that I will always carry, plus a glass breaker, and a few other little items in here, and a big fish hook. Then I have my Glock 17, of course 19 by 9. There it is. It's all safe. I have a light and a laser on it, as you can see. And when I carry it, I'll either carry HydroShock or I'll carry Golden Saber rounds, because they give the best wound ballistics for a 9mm. You can bring it almost up to a 45. Well, that is the basics that I wanted to go through with you guys, and I know I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but hopefully you can pause and start the videos and actually get a little knowledge. God bless y'all. Have a great day. Bye.